All right, so this is for the culture.
Gang.
Okay. Shiraz Miller, right here live.
I'm your boy Fat Fool.
Okay, and today we got introduce yourself for the.
My name is Kaylin. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, and I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Scorpio. So, I mean, how you doing today? I guess that's the first thing I can ask because it's a beautiful day.
I'm doing really well today. Today's my last day in Orlando, so
that's sad.
I'm about to take that 3-hour drive back to Fort Lauderdale tonight. So
I thought you like.
Okay, Fort Lauderdale in the house.
yeah, so South Florida. So
You get all like the nice beach and you get the real beach.
Yeah, I go to the beach probably like 3 times a week now. Like
3 times.
I go 3 times, but it's like I don't know.
Nice.
I go during like the evening time, or whatever, especially when the sun's setting, and I smoke, and then it's
That's
real
the
chill.
best time to go. The golden time of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is. Why you go that time of the day? I'm just interested. Like,
I be busy in the morning. Honestly, I'm just too busy in the morning, and then I don't know. I'm always working or doing something in the morning, and then that time is usually like it's my time to kind of be by myself, and that's how I use it.
Okay.
That's your getaway. That's my getaway is the studio. What's your getaway?
My getaway is my car. No, for real. I write my songs in my car, or even shit in my car, or smoke weed in my car. Shoot, that's my car.
That's the spot.
What? That's the spot.
Real life.
You know what I'm saying? So
go ahead. My bad.
no, what you about to say?
Oh no, I wanted to know exactly like in Fort Lauderdale, growing up there, were you musically active? What did you do in high school?
Oh yeah, I was very musically active. I did theater all throughout high school, so all 4 years I was a big theater nerd, a big like theater geek.
Okay.
So I did like all the plays. Also, I did mock trial, so I went to a law magnet school because that was going to be my like original plan of life. I was going to be a lawyer. So, but a lot of what mock trial was, a lot of it was kind of like acting because you kind of had to portray a lawyer, kind of know all the law procedures, but we'd go into like the real Fort Lauderdale County courthouse.
Okay.
I didn't know they do that. That's tight.
Yeah, I know some people on my campus did that, but that's all I knew.
Yeah, but I did that all
That's cool,
4
though.
years. Yeah, thank you.
So if we ever in some legal trouble, I'm gonna call you. Hey, she knows what she's talking about.
But it's been a couple years now, so my memory of that is very, very little. But
You know a little bit more
try.
than us, though. Most people don't know nothing.
I wish I could be a lawyer.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in the court, unfortunately.
Oh.
So that's dope.
I know that you just had a show,
Yes, I did.
and I heard
Yeah.
that it was lit.
It was fire. It wasn't even lit. It was just fire. It was straight fire. It was amazing. The energy was amazing. I opened up for 12lin this past Sunday.
Okay.
He's an upcoming artist.
When I just seen your IG, I'm like, I was there.
You were, and I didn't know. Yeah.
It was dope. That was a good show.
Thank you. But it was amazing. The energy was amazing. Like the crowd was amazing.
Okay.
I got to be free on stage, which I love to do. So that was really cool.
That's dope.
How did y'all like it?
What's your project that you're working on right now?
Well,
Or are you working on a project?
I am but it's more of like a secret right now because it's still very much in development. I'm working
It's complicated?
on yeah,
Really?
but it's 2 projects, so I'm actually working on 2 really dope projects for this year.
Okay.
But they're on the hush.
They on the hush hush?
They're on the hush. Yeah.
Why you do that to your fans?
Listen, because as a creative, I really need to make sure that what I'm creating, I'm packaging right and making sure that it's really authentic and it's real. Like, and I don't want to pre-say anything and then disappoint. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to disappoint.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, kind of. Just a little bit.
I don't blame you.
It's understandable. You look at back in the day, them artists, you ain't know what the fuck they was gonna put out.
Exactly.
They just dropped something on you, and you was looking at TV like, oh snap, oh this the jam. The same thing now. Too many people tell too much stuff, and then when it drop, you just like, you already done showed me.
Yeah, I done got the whole song on IG. I do that a lot.
Like movie trailers. You look at a movie trailer, you be like, I ain't looking at that. Why? They gonna show me the whole movie. I'm not gonna go see that.
Exactly. So, especially like just the age of social media now, I guess everybody wants, to know what's going on and want little snippets. But I kind of like, I don't know, I like privacy and like the element of surprise. And I feel like I'm more of like, John, just drop that shit on you. I'm more of like a surprise artist. Like,
look, people don't even know I do music. Surprise! Telling you. They don't know what you do. Exactly. That's cool. Keep them keep them on limbo. Because when you do drop something, they like, damn, I'm paying attention now.
Exactly.
And they'll appreciate it. Because a lot of times, I would say, coming from an artist platform, a lot of artists don't get as much appreciation as they should. Like, we out here doing it. It ain't easy being an artist.
And you have to fund yourself, especially if you're independent. You making hours. Like, I drive from here or from like Orlando to Fort Lauderdale at least like a couple times a month because a lot of the music that I do is up here. Okay. But like, I mean, that commute is worth it. At the end of the day, all the stuff that we're putting into it, I don't know, it just ends up being worth it.
Why do you do your music here instead of home?
I'm actually, because I lived here for 3 years, so I was going to UCF, and so that's my base is here. Like, my majority of like my producers are here, all like my musical friends. Yeah, a lot of that's here. But in like Fort Lauderdale, Miami, I'm starting to build that over there.
That's what's up. Yeah. And that's a good area to build too, and to be able to link.
Exactly.
I think that's the problem with Orlando is
linking together. I mean, it's coming though, honestly. I don't know if you've heard of We the Future, but coming together, like artists really kind of trying to network and build with each other. We're really building that shit up here. So
We the Future, where can we find them at? It's just like that?
Yeah, WTF, I think it's WTF Future, but it was put together by I Am Pain. So if y'all don't know I Am Pain, if y'all know him, he's amazing. Yeah. So and he's put together like a real group for people to really be themselves and to be artists and to collaborate with each other. And so he's been putting that together for a while now, and it's doing well.
That's really cool. So when I'm at the beach doing my thing and the go-to time of day, and I want to listen to Kaylin, where do I get that? How can I go to
I know
music?
what song we should listen to.
You already know?
If we at the beach, we're going to listen to
what was that?
Wave.
Yeah, that was that joke.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, that was tight.
Wavy, yeah. So Wavy is my newest single. Y'all didn't even ask about y'all asked about new projects, but I did release like a project last May called Purple Hues.
Purple Hues.
Okay. Yes.
Well, how'd you come with that name?
Purple is my favorite. My hair is purple. I don't know if you can see it.
Royalty.
Purple and blue. Yeah.
No doubt.
So, but
Girl,
purple
got the right colors.
Exactly. So, purple is my favorite color, and it was also my grandma's favorite color. And she was a Scorpio, and she was like this crazy Jamaican Scorpio lady, but everybody loved her because she was real pure-hearted. So. Purple is like I adopted that color from her, like after she died a couple years ago.
Okay.
And so it's kind of become my color, and it's like the color of my aura. I feel like sometimes like that's the energy that I put out, and it's very like it's royal. You already know when you see purple, like you gotta stand up a little straight. So that's why it's like my color. And Purple Hues, I named the EP Purple Hues because every single song on that project is like, it's almost like a different hue of purple. It's a different feeling that I went through in this one like relationship when I first fell in love. So that's where the hues part comes from. Okay. So yeah, but it was really dope. 5 songs, and then Wavy I just released for my birthday this past Scorpio season. And so that shit, it's like a whole different vibe, but it's really dope.
Wavy. Okay, me being like a soul, neo-soul type of artist.
Yeah.
I heard the song and I was amazed because I was like, this is a different voice. Like, you listen to stuff like, oh, that's good, she hitting the notes, but then I was like, wow, this is different. Like, is she having a conversation? Is she singing? Wait, did she just drop into the song? I was like, wow, this is a totally different format. It was a different style. It was totally like just a breed of its own. So I was really I was like, damn, I gotta listen to this like 3 more times. Like, wow, this is different. I like that.
Thank you. It was a freestyle. Dope. That's probably why.
You said that. I was like, man, did she really write this?
Nah, y'all, I freestyled it. Yeah. So
that's that pure music.
Yeah. So we even put like the messed up part in there. Like, fuck, let me bring that shit back, and then I did.
That's always dope. Like I remember Lauryn Hill did that on Plugged. And she messed up, and it was so dope.
Cause it's beautiful, because it's real and it's authentic, so it's really beautiful.
And usually when you mess up, you come back harder.
Straight up.
So
you gotta play it all good.
What? You like, I gotta make up for this. Ooh.
No doubt. So who inspires you?
As far as artists,
life, things, idols. What inspires you?
for sure, love. Like, it kind of sounds a little cliche, but
It's not.
nah. But love for sure. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a very intense, like, deep lover. So when
I always thought they were selfish.
No, I mean we can't because we're about our shit. So like
possessive.
Yeah. So, but that's the whole intense part of it. Like if I intensely love you, I'ma just be possessive of you. That's just kind of
you mine. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
You mine, nigga. We ain't into the wheels fall off.
Exactly.
You know, got time.
So yeah. So when I fall for somebody or whatever,
You fall hard.
I fall hard, real hard. So. But it doesn't happen often, but when it does, Lord, like the inspiration that comes from that is crazy. So that's where I get all my inspiration from, like especially
you
music.
Get the best songs. You can't get songs like just chilling. You get boring, like damn, I just gotta write regular songs now. But you like go through a breakup or you fall for somebody, you writing like gosh.
You feel that. You feel that. Like you honestly feel that, and and that's the best time to make music because other people will feel that through the music. So. Yeah, so love is really inspiring. As far as artists, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu, I think changed.
She's a god to us.
A god. She changed my whole life when I first went to college, and I started growing my locks, and I was learning about myself and learning about the universe and the world and how we're all interconnected. Erykah Badu taught me all of that.
What's your favorite Erykah song? I ask this question a lot, don't I?
Yeah.
I always ask you this.
I mean, I say mine.
Comment,
people
please,
don't know
what's your favorite Erykah song?
Please.
So comment, please.
My favorite would have to be Yayo. Yayo.
I've heard that.
But it's
it's
the first time I ever heard it. I almost wanted to cry. I'm really emotional, but music don't make me cry often. But
I don't remember that song. I lied.
You
Yayo from
let me see.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm asleep. I thought I was an Erykah enthusiast.
Nah, see, Yayo is it isn't one of her most popular songs. It's
on her album. You gotta listen to her album. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your favorite, Sheree?
My favorite by Erykah Badu. That's kind of a trick question, but Out My Mind Just in Time. And that's a long ass song.
That's a beautiful long ass song. The
emotions and how she just set it up.
It's you feel like you're on this roller coaster. Which one?
I think it's called Shining. When she doing the metal netter on the top, she got the dude speaking goddamn Egyptian shit on there.
I just
he's speaking of the Egyptian metal netter in the song.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's called Shining?
Shining.
I
think it's Shining. It's when she had the big old afro and she had the
pigeon
on there. Yeah, that one. And she had all the people in the afro.
Yeah, that's New America One.
That's on that one. She had a dude speaking metal netter.
What is metal netter?
So on the pyramids they call it the hieroglyphs. But the real language of it is really the metal netter or metal netter.
So you talking about she has somebody speaking Egyptian, basically, in layman's terms.
Kemetic
Egyptian.
Egyptian. The word Egyptian comes when the Romans and Greeks they could not pronounce Kemet. They couldn't pronounce K's in certain pronunciation of words. So they kind of just switched the dialect and switched to how it's easier for them to say it.
Wow.
Because when you see African language, they be clicking and you go to the African language, they you don't know what the fuck they saying because they clicking and they using all their pads for different sounds.
I thought it was a joke.
I mean, most people just know Swahili because that's one of the biggest languages. When you go to Africa, you go from village to village. They switching language and dialects. So, Medunetr. It's really cool when you understand it because they call it the language of the soul. And so when you hear it on the track, that shit hits you. You woo!
Wow.
You gotta pause for a second because it's that powerful. And they're reading it off the, they call it the Dead Sea Scroll.
Yeah.
That's really not the Dead Sea Scroll. That's the coming by day, meaning that that was a way of life. So that was the talking about ma'at. And each of the things are like your spirits, the physical you and the spirit you. And certain things that balance in life. Ma'at is balance. So we came here to balance ourselves to be right and exact. So we're gonna go through shit, good or bad, because we gotta pay a price to balance that shit out.
That's true.
And that's what that really represents.
You need to write that in the song, Charlie.
Erica Badu. You listen to Erica, she be saying all of this.
I'm here,
tells
but
so
you
much
put it in a song for us, because you know.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I'm working on it. You know.
Tell us about one of your favorite songs.
One of my all-time favorite songs?
All-time favorite song.
This gonna sound kind of weird, but one of my all-time favorite songs is One Wish by Ray J.
If I had one wish,
That song. Why are you laughing? That's really my favorite song. Like,
that's a good one though. Ray J pioneer, man.
Out of music
I respect
history.
him.
But okay,
He made a lot of money off of that song.
Betty Wright.
you know what?
Somebody, Mary J. Blige. But you gonna say Ray J?
I do have favorite songs by them, but it's just a connection. That's what makes it my favorite. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like sonically, of course, there are other like beautiful songs, but I just have this really deep connection with One Wish.
I didn't even mean that when I asked you that. I wanted to know your favorite song that you wrote.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you said that. 'Cause now people know you like Ray J.
Listen, I like One Wish, not Ray J.
Oh, you like Ray J? Wait a minute.
No, he's okay. Listen, I
Oh, you didn't have to do it.
But one of my personal favorite songs that I've written would be I Would. It's off of Purple Hues.
Purple Hues. Y'all need to check that out. I'm going to check that out. I want to know why that's her favorite song. DM her. Check her out. Find out why that's her favorite song. Y'all ask her.
You want to know?
I want to know now.
Okay.
But I want to know the views. Yeah, tell us now.
Okay. So the reason that I Wood's my favorite is really because of the writing process. So it's a little story. So I was going to UCF, University of Central Florida, and I was writing the project at the time, and I had a little bit of I Would written, but I hadn't finished it yet. So like I was on like the shuttle going to school, like I had a test that day, and I was trying to get ready for the test, but like the melody wouldn't leave my head. So I was like, I got off the shuttle and something just told me, don't go to class, like just don't go. And we have a garden on campus and like just seating areas, and so I went by the garden. And I wrote I Would about this guy that I just fell so deeply in love with, and I wanted to be his so badly. Like, I just didn't understand why we weren't together.
Right.
And so I sat there, and I opened up and to be vulnerable. And, like, I wrote it, and I cried. But it felt very, I don't know, it felt like I released something.
I haven't done this since a teenager.
Yeah, so that's why it's my favorite song, because it's my real-ass emotions. Like, I wrote this shit while crying in the garden. But, I mean, it came out beautiful, so... Yeah,
you should shot the video just like that.
Right.
Wow, I never thought about
Still
that.
should, matter of fact.
And I haven't shot the video for that.
Record.
Yeah, so.
That's dope.
But if you like, I would. Yeah. Oh, I love butterflies and purple flowers. If I could have purple flowers everywhere and little butterflies, that'd be perfect.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Gotta make that happen. See, we coming up with video.
I know, beautiful, lovely.
So why is your artist name Kaylin?
Kaylin, it's my name.
That's your name?
Yeah.
Just like that, spell how it is?
Just like
how
that.
You spell it?
Kayland.
Okay, that's where they find you on IG like that.
Okay.
You on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I don't use it as often as I should.
Right.
But if y'all start talking to me, I definitely will.
No doubt.
Definitely will. Facebook as well. And then every single song that from me is on everywhere. So Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere.
Okay.
Established artist.
Established, yeah. And then I have a website, KaylinMusic.com. Make sure that you stay like hooked on that too, because I post all my recent and like upcoming shows and stuff on that. And I have a big show in Miami.
How do you keep up with all of that, like the website and the social media as an artist? Because that's hard for most artists.
I mean, honestly, when something is your life, like, you do it. Like, that's really it. Like, I don't make an excuse for it. I kind of just do it. I've had like some help, like definitely in the past, but for the most part, like, I'm independent, so I do a lot of this shit myself, and I just figure it out.
A lot of time consuming.
But I mean, it's my love, so I understand I gotta put that work in to really push myself, because the whole point is to get people to hear the music. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you could go into the studio tomorrow and work with any artist, in this booth right over here, any artist, who would it be?
I don't think you're gonna like this answer, because the first would always be Erykah Badu, but it would probably be either Drake or SZA, because they're both Scorpios.
Yeah, that's a dope artist.
Yeah.
Both of them together with you on the track. Probably.
That's 3 Scorpios on one song.
I think that'd be hot.
That'd be sexy.
That'd work.
That would be. What do you mean? That would work beautifully.
The track would be called Psycho.
Well, I want you to, give the viewers, trailer, how they can find you again, where to link you up, and especially that song.
Okay, well, you guys can follow me everywhere at Kayland Music. That's KAYLAND Music. And you can also look up all my music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, SoundCloud at Kayland, KAYLAND again. And look up Purple Hues EP and then Wavy. Okay. And you'll love every single song, I promise you. And that's it.
We out for the culture, y'all.
Okay.